Yeah, Kendall should be a great race tonight. Really looking forward to seeing these guys take on Charlotte.
Yeah, so these guys just finished completing qualifying. It looks like Zach Vols is going to start on the pole. Erik Richardson's going to start second. New name starting third there. Looks like it is Chad Crow. Starting fourth is going to be Eric Blum. Fifth is going to be last week's winner, Chad Winstead. DJ Fluck starting sixth. Mark Vickers, who led all but the last lap last week. He'll roll off seventh tonight, followed by Justin Wexberg in the 72, Kyle Fluck, and Justin Neves.
Yeah, I'd keep a close eye on Mark Vickers. He's got to be upset after the way he lost last week. I'm sure be driving with some vengeance.
So these next-gen cars are going to be a totally different challenge for these drivers compared to what they dealt with last week at Daytona. Looking at a 1.5 mile track here, I actually went out and made a few laps in the car myself. I don't think they're going to have to pit it all running 100% fuel. But nevertheless, it should be an entertaining race here, and these guys are going to be loose off turn 4 all night.
Yeah, they are not going to be easy to hold on to, that's for sure. I'm excited to see these guys slip and slide around just a little bit, see how they handle it.
So some new paint schemes out there we got to take note of. I noticed Erik Richardson threw the Stadium Scene TV logo on there. Of course, we didn't see Chad's paint scheme last week, but Chad Winstead, he's rocking the old Mark Martin Valvoline paint scheme. Looks really nice out there.
These guys had some good-looking schemes last week, so they've obviously got some good painters in this group. It's always nice to see some good-looking cars.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention a couple of the sponsors here tonight. Don't forget to check out the ColorCast app. It is a cool little app that allows you to broadcast along to real sporting events in live time. In fact, DJ Fluck is actually announcing as we speak on that app in this race right here. And the other big sponsor for tonight is actually the Highline Racing League, another iRacing league that races on Thursday nights live on Max Speed TV. Be sure to check those guys out. They're live every Thursday night at around 9:30.
Kendall, I'm going through some of these qualifying times, you know, up here in the top 4 or 5. It seems to be they're pretty tight together. We should see some good racing. Real quick, who's your pick to win this race?
You know, I think I'm going to go Chad Winstead. He goes back to back. He was the fastest in practice. Looks like he maybe struggled a little bit with the qualifying time there, but you know, when the pressure's on for just you got 2 laps to make it happen, it's a whole different story. So I don't know. I liked the strategy last week, and we'll see how he fares here on the 1.5 miles. What about you, Tyler?
Well, as they're going green here, I'm going to take Mark Vickers to get his revenge from last week. I know he's got to be upset the way that finished, but we're rolling through the restart zone. Get ready to go green.
Green.
And the green flag is out. Zach Bowles is going to crank it up through all 5 gears as they head off into turn number 1. Erik Richardson seems to have the advantage for second. Out front there at Chad Crow.
I think this week is a week where they will really start to feel the difference in these cars compared to, you know, an Xfinity car or a truck even. You know, last week at Daytona, it's pretty similar feeling-wise, but on these 1.5 miles, it is a completely different feel. Get used to these race cars.
Yeah, them wanting to get loose on exit there. I think a lot of it has to do with the independent rear suspension. We see somebody's already in trouble. It's like the 99 and Kyle Fluck. 1 lap in. I bet he got loose off turn 4.
Yeah, these things are so hard to catch. I mean, once they get snapped around, it's good luck trying to catch it.
Meanwhile, up front, Chad Winstead already powers through the lead, and where did he come from? I mean, he started 4th or 5th, and he's already our leader on lap number 3.
That did not take very long. make sure he's hopefully not burning his tires up. I don't know if, you know, maybe the 53 let him go. He's going to try and save some tire, or is the 6 car just that much faster?
Yeah, riding on board right now with Zach Ball. Seems to have fixed this connection issue, which is good to see. I know last night he was like pretty bad. Right on the tail though of Chad Winston. See right now, Zach Ball is driving his hand a little bit deeper than Chad. Chad's getting a nice launch off the exit. And long term, that's going to play into Chad's favor as far as the right front tire goes by the way that he's driving.
Yeah, he's definitely going to save more tire by backing up those entries. A car that's in a pretty decent position right now also, I believe, is that 13 of Erik Richardson. Oh, no.
They're loose.
He saved it.
They were going around the lap car there of Kyle Fluck, but what an opportunity there for Zach Bowles in 53, regains the lead, and Erik Richardson's caught right back up there.
That's a very impressive save right there by Chad Winstead. I mean, like I was saying earlier, once these things get sideways, you got no side force to lean on. Oh, no, he's in the fence.
Right there, that's the spot right there, turn 4.
Yeah, I think this race could very possibly come down to who makes the least amount of mistakes, because it is so easy to do in these race cars.
Meanwhile, up front, Chad Winstead trying to regain that lead after he's got his tires cooled down a little bit.
Yeah, just took a few laps to regroup himself there. It's a good idea. Just make sure his tires cool down. 53 gets high.
Deep there. Side by side down the backstretch.
Yeah, Zach, I think he just needs to back those entries up a little bit more and kind of follow the 6 around here. The 6 goes by him on the bottom, so that might work out. Just follow him around here, save a little tire.
So put Chad Winstead back to the lead. And now Zach Bowles trying to get it back. Dives in deep, but you see the offsetting lines there. Chad is really exiting low while Zach is driving it in deep.
Yeah, that's just, it's going to keep burning his tires up. You can see he's unable to keep it on that, I guess, blue line down there on the bottom through the middle of the corner. So I think if he just backs his entries up and kind of does his best to hang with the 6 here. Got a stick right there. Yeah, I mean, hey, as long as he can hang on, he's got enough tire at the end of the run to be in good shape. But oh no.
Oh my goodness, what a bad break for the 53. He had nowhere to go.
Oh no, that, yeah.
Take a look at the replay here. The 99.
It's so hard to when you're tucked up behind a car. It's just hard to see what's going on in front of you.
Yeah, here's a better look at it on 53. Oh, a huge hit. Fortunately for these guys, they have all of their fast repairs, but certainly if the 6 car can just keep it in one piece, you'd have to think that all of eliminates the 53 for the win.
Yeah, he's going to be on cruise control right here. Just don't make any mistakes. Don't get it loose. Don't spin it out. Don't hit the wall. And he's in pretty good shape right now.
Best battle on the track, though, is 2nd through 4th right now. We got a 3-car battle. Jack Crow, your pick to win. Mark Vickers. And also running in 4th spot, there's Eric Love, 67 car. Guys have already clicked off 12 laps.
Yeah, you know, I haven't tested really anything like this yet in the next gen. I'm not sure if maybe these guys kind of running in a line like this, if the draft will really play enough of a difference to help them or not.
Well, I can tell you they lost about half a second to the leader that time by.
Yeah, they're dropping time.
Something must have happened to Justin Needs and DJ Fluck last week as well. I wonder if they were involved in it earlier in the race. Certainly unfortunate if that's the case.
I know we had, I think it's Justin, the 72 car, Justin Winchberg. Hopefully I pronounced that right. He said in chat his wheel got disconnected at the very start of the race, so I wonder if they maybe got involved with that.
Get either one of those cars to pull up.
The 6 car continues to stretch his lead out a little bit. Gained about 2/10 in the last lap. Let's see what he picks up here.
I'm wondering, Tyler, what the tire fall off is going to be like, and you know, if it makes sense for some of these guys. I know they're relatively new to iRacing to pit for tires about halfway through the race. I know they're going to be good on gas, but you have to imagine they'll be really driving on worn-out tires come 65 laps in.
Yeah, you know, it really just kind of depends on how much these tires fall off. I think if they fall off enough, it could make decent, you know, it could make decent sense to cut the race in half, or a little bit after halfway, come and get some fresh tires and, you know, see what that does for you. I think especially if you're one of these guys, you know, 5 or 6 seconds back. I mean, not a whole lot to lose. It looks like the 6 car's gaining about 2/10 a lap, so. You know, I think if it falls off enough, I don't see why not.
Yep. Yeah, he definitely put some time there on second place, Chad Crow. In fact, let's go back to the 92 car there, Chad Crow. I'm not a big fan of these camera angles they've got. They're too zoomed in. You can't see all the racing action. So we'll just spend the majority of our time here on TV2.
Looking at it right now, it looks like our lap times have fallen off about a second. About 31 flat to about a 32 flat so far in 16 laps, so see how much more that continues to fall off.
I know these cars, the tire fall off is not as significant as some of the other ones, like maybe the Xfinity car that we're used to running, and the Arca car especially. But they're still gathering data on this next gen car, and I think we'll probably see more tire fall off in the coming weeks as they you know, retrieve more data from the real car.
Yeah, I hope so. These cars are a lot of fun. I think just a little more tire fall off would make it even better. So, and they've really only run Vegas and Auto Club for, you know, these kind of intermediate style racetracks. It's really their only 2 data points so far.
Still Chad Winstead leading up front. Lap number 20 and 65. Oh man! Right in the picture, we saw Erik Richardson slam the wall. We saw him out of shape earlier. He's definitely been fast. I think he qualified outside pole, but he's going to have to, well, he is going to drive it off. It looks like he got loose off turn 2 there and hard into the safer barrier, the inside wall there.
Turn 2 caught somebody again.
Well, the 67 car, Eric Love, looking underneath Mark Vickers right now.
Yeah, I think this is where you're going to see most of the racing tonight, is this second, third, and fourth. Guys are all running pretty equal lap times.
Well, that time by the 92 definitely gained some time on our leader, so maybe he's done a little bit better job of saving his tires. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Plenty of time to reel him in.
Yeah, for sure.
Right now,
Could also be,
53 car motor through these guys. Such an unfortunate break. He came out of turn 2 with that blind spot right into the back end of the 99 of Powell Fluck. And he's stuck 2 laps down now in 5th spot.
Yeah, he's got fresh tires on the car. He's going to be flying through the field, but yeah, just such a tough break for him. Go back to these guys battling for second. You know, I wonder, they're starting to equal out a little bit more on lap times. I wonder if it's not only they maybe save tires a little bit better, but maybe they're starting to gain a little more confidence in these cars, and you know, maybe being able to drive the car a little harder, get a few more laps in of practice. You know, that always helps. The more laps, the better. So
we can ride on board with our leader, just make a whole lap around. See here, coming off of turn number 4, this is where the car really wants to step out. Charlotte's got this quad oval, which gives you 2 small turns there down the front straightaway. Then you got all this off throttle time, where you really want to, you can see the 6-car Chad Winstead there really likes to exit low off turn number 4, take it right up to the wall, to enter in turn 3 and 4 a little bit lower, drifting up right now, hitting that second seam, playing with the throttle on exit. That's a lap right there around the Charlotte Motor Speedway. This is my home track here. Been here plenty of times.
I've never been here for an oval race, but I have been here for the Roval. The first year they did it, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was a good day for us Blaney fans.
I would have been there, but second son was born the day before, so I was watching.
Well, got priorities, I guess.
I eventually got to see Blaney win at Daytona last year.
Yeah, I was pretty lucky. I got to 2 of his wins, Atlanta and Daytona, so that was pretty nice.
Well, it seems to be just Chad Crow in the 92 car there that's been able to match Chad Winstead. So battle of the Chads here tonight. Eric Blum and Mark Vickers are kind of falling off right now. The 92 car there, Chad Crow, has been able to hold strong, kind of between 6 and 7 second gap. The leader, Chad Winstead.
Looks like Chad, going back and looking at him, it looks like he's running a little bit higher up the track.
Well, as the tires start to wear out, that's certainly a strategy you can take. Especially here, I like to run the top of 3 and 4. Just seems like sometimes you can get a real good run on it. Saves a little bit of tire to not drive it in quite as hard. Running that top line, you're going in a little bit easier, but then you're back on the throttle sooner.
Yeah, I definitely think it helps in saving tires going up there. And you know, when these tires get older, like you said, you can run more lanes. This track's starting to widen out. You see, he just keeps pushing it up little by little. Doesn't want to get next to that wall yet, which I think is a very smart move.
Vickers still running nose to tail. They've got the lap car there of Justin Neves. He's on fresh tires as he's sailing by him. Like Mark Vickers a little bit out of shape there. Well, while we got a little bit of break in the action, let's take a look at the point standings thus far. I know we are only one race in, but Chad Winstead's our current points leader after that win last week at Daytona. Mark Vickers is currently second. Justin Neves third. Bernard Pollard, who unfortunately didn't make the show here tonight. I guess he was running late, didn't quite make the cutoff time. He was fourth coming into tonight. Erik Richardson 5th, Eric Blums 6th, 7th is Justin Wexberg, 8th is Zach Bowles, 9th DJ Fluck, 10th Kyle Fluck, and 11th is Chad Crow. Chad, hopefully you'll have a pretty good points night here tonight, and I did just notice it looks like he's really starting to fall off, so Chad, by entering a little bit higher and exiting lower, just like we were kind of talking about at the beginning of the broadcast, that's done a really good job of saving that brake front tire, and now it's paying dividends.
Yeah, this is where it starts to pay off. We're getting close to halfway, and yeah, I mean, he's got his lead up to 8.5 seconds. We'll see what it is here at the line.
See if I can even see Chad Crow.
Yeah, he just put a half a second right there. I got a little close with the 99 lap car there.
Right now, Chad Winstead's entering 3. Just now, Chad Crow is. That's how big the gap is. Right now, Chad Crow dealing with DJ Fluck, trying to put him another lap down right now.
But both, oh, he put Kyle Fluck a lap down right there, I'm sorry.
You gotta wonder if these guys will start messing with the fuel number. Because I think, you know, even if they just ran like 75% fuel, I think that would require a pit stop at almost every one of the races they're doing. Just by having one pit stop, it changes everything. I can tell you all about that for our last week's race in the Highline Series. You know, speed on pit road is not fun.
Yep. And there's a whole lot of time to be gained getting on and off the pit road. I know they had to pit once. Well, most guys had to pit once other than Chad Winstead last week at Daytona.
Mark Vickers found out the hard way that he needed to either be safe or take a pit stop.
Yeah, I bet you he does not do that again. Yeah, that's what's so unfortunate about, you know, just racing in general. A lot of times you got to learn the hard way.
Tell you what, Chad Winstead has got this thing on cruise control now. You can look down in his relative range and see a 9.5 second advantage for second place.
It's definitely still not over though. I don't see Chad making a mistake, but it's very possible in these cars. They get pretty unpredictable here late into a run. So one little slip up, and 92, 67, and 84 are right back in this race.
Right now, we actually got a battle heating up between two guys on the same lap, DJ Fluck, as well as the 82 car, Justin Neves. In fact, Neves goes by Fluck. I think he was maybe a little bit fresher tires there. So, Neves the spot up. And here comes Erik Richardson, also on fresher tires.
He just went right to the bottom. Entry at turn 3.
Actually, Fluck's going to hold him off for now.
I believe we might be at different times in the race. Got our timing a little bit off here. Chad Winstead coming off of turn 4. He's going to cross the start-finish line right now and then take lap 40 of this race. Extends his advantage to 10.8 seconds.
Yeah, I've just got him coming to the line right got
Really?
25 laps to go. So yeah, I'm clicking end of session on the control panel here, but looks like you're a little bit ahead. I don't know what that is, but
It's alright. I tried to back it up a little.
got a lot
Still
of
working out some
automation
bugs.
technology.
Yeah. It's only our second broadcast, so still working out a few bugs. I've got them coming to the line right now.
Now we're in sync.
Okay, perfect.
24 to go. Sun is either behind clouds or starting to go down a little bit. I don't know if that's going to affect the way these guys are driving this track or not. But you'd think it would have to affect it a little bit.
Track temperatures.
Theoretically, it would give them a little bit more grip. But easier to drive. Oh, we see the 6 car coming down pit road. I wondered if they were going to pit. Stay focused here on Chad Winstead and see how many tires he takes.
The
Let me know what the
track
92
temperature.
does.
Yeah, track temperature has gone down 6 degrees, or 6 degrees, I'm sorry, 3 degrees from 109 to 106. The 92 looks like he stayed on the track. Maybe trying to get a lap lead. I would assume he's going to have to come right here with the 6 car.
So now does anybody take 2 tires and less gas?
That's very possible. They're not going to need much to get to the end of this thing.
Chad Winstead took 4 tires. He's down and away.
Chad Crow's still out on the racetrack.
So now all of a sudden, a little bit interesting here. As Chad Winstead is back in 3rd spot, 30 seconds behind our leader, but we were kind of under the assumption that 92 and 67 are going to have to pit here. In fact, Chad Crow can see Winstead right in front of him. I think he might be coming right here. Ooh, it looked like he got in really hot.
Yeah, he's down on pit road. I'll keep an eye here on this 6 car. He is exiting turn 2 right about now.
That put the lead in the 67's hands. And let's see if Chad Crow takes 2 tires here. I think that's the move you got to make if you want a shot at winning this thing.
Like Larry McReynolds said, if you follow the leader, you're just going to follow the leader. So I think, yeah, you definitely got to switch it up and try something different. Chad Winstead just crossed the start-finish line.
Oh, he's taken 4 tires. And here comes the 67. Eric Blum. We'll see if he gambles on a strategy.
Chad Crow seems like he's been sitting in his pit stall for quite a while. I'm wondering if he might not have had a...
for speeding.
Yeah.
He looked like he was really carrying a lot of speed when he came into the entrance of pit road there.
Yeah, I'm thinking he might have had a penalty or some sort of issue.
Yeah, he's still in
That
pit road.
stings.
He had a good run going. And he should still get a good finish out of today. But I think it's 40 seconds they hold you. And Eric Blum is going to take 4 tires too. Maybe whenever they're watching this back, they'll take our own. That is going to be interesting, though. He's going to come right behind the 92 there of Chad Crow.
Chad Winstead is crossing the start-finish line now. I think he's going to regain the lead pretty easily right here. Chad Crow's getting back out on the racetrack. I believe Zachary Voles might have just put himself back on the lead lap here with a little bit of strategy.
Yeah, I wonder if he can make it to the end.
I'm not sure what, I don't remember what lap that was. That
It was early. I want to say it was maybe lap 10 or 12.
Yeah, be close to see if he can make it.
But what a comeback.
Yeah, that'd be a great comeback story. He's going to have to hold off the leader here, who's got fresh tires. But
so Winstead is
see if he can
actually
do it.
looking to put Eric Blum a lap down. So he must have done a phenomenal job of getting on the road as compared to the 67. The next closest car on track is Mark Vickers, who is 26 seconds behind Chad Winstead.
oh yeah, he's going to be right here in front of him.
So at this point for the 6, he's just got to keep his car clean, avoid any situations like we saw the 53 have earlier, and he's got this one in the bag.
No mess ups. He's got this thing locked down pretty handedly here.
Further back, we've got a battle for position between the 13 car of Erik Richardson and the 82 of Justin Neves. These guys both 3 laps down, running 6th and 7th respectively.
Leader working his way through lap traffic there. He just put the 53 another lap down. Or I'm sorry, no, that'd be his first lap down.
Yeah, first lap down, but he is out there riding around very good tires. And Erik Fluck gets by the 53.
Well, he's holding on a lot better than I would expect for as old as his tires are, so it's very impressive what he's doing right now, staying out there that long. I think it'll end up being a net gain for him at least. I think he was 2 laps down. This will put him back to 1. I believe he should be able to hold on and finish the race just 1 lap down.
So Chad Crow in the 92 car actually is already a lap down and almost going a second lap down with that speeding penalty.
Yeah, that's going to come back to bite him. He's definitely going to be kicking himself for that one.
Right now we see the 67 trying to put a little pressure on Chad Winstead, our leader, trying to get back on the lead lap. I think if the 67 got, pretty close to Parker Bummer there, if I'm the leader in this situation, I'm just going to let him roll by.
Yeah, just get out of my way. Don't mess with me. Be my view on it.
I mean, we got 13 laps to go, and I'm riding around with a 28-second lead.
Oh, we just got the fence a little bit right there. Turn 4. That's an easy spot to do it.
You guys have actually done a pretty good job hanging on to these cars. I know there was an incident early. The 13 lost it off for as well, but ever since those first couple spins, it's like they've got their grips on the car.
Yeah, you always got to find the edge. I think they definitely found the edge, so.
Here goes Erik Blum. I think Chad did just let him go by.
Yep, that was a smart decision.
Now Erik Blum's going to try and reel it in.
Yeah, Eric's probably pretty upset right now, so driving with his hair on fire, trying to get up to that 84 car.
Bummer we didn't have Bernard out there in the race tonight. Whoa! A little indecisiveness there from 67. Decide whether to go the inside or outside there. Left car. They made it work.
Yeah, Bernard.
Off the track down there in the 82. Justin Neves. Like he may have hit the inside wall.
Bernard seemed to be running really well last week. I would have liked to see him make it out here, but hopefully we can get him next week.
If you're just tuning in, this is the Wednesday Night Dash Series brought to you by the ColorCast app. This is race number 2 in an 8-race season. Out of these Next Gen cars. Chad Winstead looking to go 2 for 2 on the season. He was our winner last week at Daytona. And he's put a whooping on the field here tonight.
Yeah, I get the feeling he has the speed to go and put these 2 guys in front of him a lap down, but there's just no need. He's playing it real smart right now, just letting him ride.
Erik Blum has actually reeled in the 92 car, Chad Crow, and just in front of Crow is the 84 of Mark Vickers, so you know Erik's driving really hard to try and get up there and have that battle there for second.
Looks like 52 got a little bit out of shape right there. It's going to allow the 67 to get by him.
That's exactly what Erik Blum needed to see. Try and make a run here for second.
Yeah, he can see him now. He's got his eyes set on him. He's just got to go do it. It's a fun battle to see if he can get up there to him. Chad's sitting back there in the lead watching all this go down. He's thinking, boys, please do not wreck. He does not want to see Erik Blum get up there and get racy with the 84. Just wants these guys to ride around and finish clean.
Yeah, it's a good point. You know, when you got a lead that large, you just want to put as much space between you and all the other cars as possible, both in front and in back. You're just waiting for your internet to go out or your screen to go black or, you know, all those bizarre things that happen that can completely upend a race like this that has gone completely his way.
Yeah, that's how I feel. You get this big a lead, just feels like you're waiting on something bad to happen.
Fortunately for him, there's no yellow, so, you know, if there's an incident, he just needs to avoid it.
Yeah, it might be alright. He's done a great Mark Martin impression, going out there and leading a whole bunch of laps, putting that nice looking 6 car out front.
Yeah, he came to 3 to go that time by. And Erik Blum really hasn't been able to eat into much more of the margin than Mark Vickers. Still a couple seconds between the two of them.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he didn't burn his stuff up a little bit trying to get by Chad Winstead and 92 with Chad Crow.
2 laps to go, Chad Winstead.
Mark Vickers just came over with the radio, assured everybody that he would make it on fuel this time.
Of course, referring to last week in Daytona where he ran out of fuel down the backstretch, allowing Chad Winstead to get by and lead his one and only lap as he takes the white flag here tonight in Charlotte.
Yeah, it looks like with no mistakes, I'm sure Mark doesn't want to play bridesmaid for the second week in a row, but you know, it's a solid finish. Get some good points out of the night. Go on to the next race and be pretty happy with it. Chad heads into turn 3 for the final time.
He was a winner at Daytona, and he's going to do it again here tonight. The winner of race number 2 is Chad Winstead.
Put on a clinic tonight, start to finish. Awesome job.
Wonder if he'll stick with Mark Martin's paint scheme or switch it up again. I think last week he was in that Gulf paint scheme.
Yeah, he's 2 for 2 on wins and 2 for 2 on good-looking race cars.
Very true.
See if he can go 2 for 2 on good burnouts.
Going down into the Roval section. I think these next gen cars sound so good when they're doing burnouts, both in real life and on here.
Yeah, for whatever reason, all the burnouts we've seen this year in real life have been awesome in these cars.
Well, I sent a message down there and said, you know, if they jump in the Discord, we'll get them up here. I think we can get them.
Looks like we're going to be able to get him in here.
Bear with me a second. Oh, I don't have permission to move him. I'll have to get permission from...
I just told him to see if we can get him to jump in here.
we could... Oh,
there he is.
Hey.
Hey, guys.
Chad, tell us about the race out there tonight. It looked like you had it on cruise control right from the start.
Yeah, just tried to stay out of trouble there on the opening laps, and it worked out.
Was there, were you guys good to go on gas, or did you kind of just make a pit stop there for tires?
So it was showing me about 2.5 laps short, so the tires are pretty shot, so I just went for it a little over halfway, thinking if maybe one of those guys was trying to make it on fuel, hopefully the new tires would catch me back up. I had a big enough lead. I was hoping that would be the case.
Yeah, so you're 2 for 2 on the season now. What's been the secret to getting the 6 car back to victory lane once again?
Just staying out of that trouble, man. Just cruising behind again. Just kind of like Daytona, it was kind of like the opposite, where I was cruising in second most of the race, saving fuel. This time it was more so just get to the front as quickly as possible and just cruise to the victory.
Yeah, so you next week, do you remember which track you guys are going to?
We were going to go to Pocono originally. I think he's going to be changing it to Auto Club.
Oh, okay, awesome. That'll be a good
That is
show.
a great track, yeah.
We ran a practice race at Auto Club in these next gen cars, and the draft is like almost too much of a feature, but it made for a really fun race because it kept everybody really close together. And of course, you know, you can use any line at that track. So how do you feel about the California Speedway?
I'm feeling pretty good. I like these 1.5 to 2 mile ovals. It's a lot of fun racing in these cars. Like you said, the draft is pretty crazy. I ran in a couple of Atlanta races this week, and the draft even in Atlanta was nuts. And it seemed like that was the same case at Auto Club. I only got to do one race there back when they had it, but it was a lot of fun, man. The next gen cars are pretty fun on here. I took a long break from iRacing and just kind of gotten back into it in the last month or so, and really enjoying these cars.
Well, before we let you get out of here, you have anybody that you want to thank for the victory here at Charlotte?
I'm gonna thank my wife for letting me do this.
I know how it goes. Well, congratulations, Chad.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys, and obviously thank you to the hosts and for you guys for broadcasting as well. It's been a fun 2 weeks. Hopefully we can keep it up next week.
Yes, sir, man. Awesome job. Hopefully to see you next week. Real quick, I hate to do this at the end, but you're 2 for 2 on awesome paint schemes. Are we gonna see a new one next week, or are we gonna see the same thing?
I had to change it up this week and give tribute to my man Mark Martin. Yeah, I think maybe switching it up every week would be pretty fun, and maybe we'll be 3 for 3 for you.
We'll
Well,
keep our
awesome
eye
job, man.
out for that, certainly. That's your winner tonight, Chad Winstead. Of course, he's 2 for 2. He'll definitely maintain that points lead heading into what we assume will be Auto Club Speedway. That's exciting. I wonder if they'll throw the lights on. Some people forget that they've got lights there, and I don't think it'll make too much of an effect with how these cars race, but for Tyler Snyder, I'm Kendall Kerr. Appreciate you guys coming back out and joining us here for the Wednesday Night Dash Series. And we'll leave you here with the end credits. And we'll see you next week live at 10 o'clock on Wednesday night.